all of the results that you seek to achieve in the world of business, that you're actually going to need specific skills, your skills, and the skills of other people that would work with you. So it does take skills. So, what are the skills that are important to achieve business growth and success? Here's it. The number one most important skill is communication. Again, it's communication. Many times, people are not practiced in sharing their thoughts and ideas with the world, right? In explaining, right, why they're doing what they're doing. It's about your position, the position you want to take in the marketplace, and you have to convey that through your brand, through your products, through your services, through your work, right? Is the idea that everything that we do in business, because we're working with other humans, we have to communicate, whether with our staff, right? With our customers, with our clients, with ourselves, even, right? The thoughts that we have in our minds, the things we say to ourselves, the confidence we have to build to show up on behalf of our work. So, in mindset of an entrepreneur, the major skill is communication. What we say to ourselves and the things we're going to say to the world. Because here's the key. People have to buy into your story for them to buy into your products and your services. So communication in written form and spoken form is really ultimately the foundation of branding, marketing, and sales. Is that to brand, we have to assert our thoughts, opinions in the world. It's you saying that your thoughts, opinions matter, right? That the problems you want to solve matter, that the skills you're bringing to the marketplace matters. Marketing is getting people to pay attention to you, right? So that you can deliver your message effectively, right? So communication is the most powerful skill that we have to practice. One of the things I say about skills, even in the book as well, is this idea that we must be patient with the process. Is that skill development is a process. We can start the journey with basic understanding of the skills that I'm sharing with you today. But I also want to encourage you to invest time, significant time, in skill development. It's that skills develop, skills improve over time and through repetition, right? It's this discipline of showing up every day, maybe to write, maybe to speak, maybe to share, is that the more that we do this, the more we invest time in skill development, in practicing skills. As humans, we get better. We get better at it. So no matter where you're starting right now with your skill, right? Whether it's content, creating content on behalf of your business and your work, meaning delivering your message on social media as example, or leveraging traditional means, whether it's TV or radio, to deliver your message. If you're new to entrepreneurship, you're probably struggling right now. I see you, right? Because I work with entrepreneurs all over the world. Many entrepreneurs today are struggling to show up publicly on platforms to deliver their message. You're hesitating. Why? Because maybe, let me share one of the reasons people give me that they do not show up. Sometimes they say they're shy. Sometimes they say maybe people would not listen to them. Maybe sometimes they feel like, their thoughts are not yet crystal clear, and they feel like delivering that message, many people may not pay attention to them. And even sometimes people feel that what they feel is not important, that the message they have to share may not be important enough for people to pay attention to it. And I want to tell you today, all of those things are stories we tell ourselves to stay in our comfort zone, right? All of those things we say that is stopping us from showing up for our businesses are stories we are telling ourselves, right? And what I'm here to tell you is to achieve success in business, we actually have to show up every day. We have to get out of our comfort zone. We have to engage with our potential clients and customers. We have to communicate our thoughts, opinions, because your thoughts, your opinions matter to the world, because you carry a solution. Your work, your product and services, right? It's something of value, could present value to the world, right? So being able to support your work with your passion is important. You put your passion behind your words. Let people see that you really do believe that your work, your product, your services serves a purpose in the world. So your brand is the statements you are bringing and making in the world, right? What do you think? Why are you doing what you're doing, right? Because you actually have to believe in your work first in order to encourage other people to believe in it, right? To believe and invest in it, because we invest in what we believe. So be aware that the power of communication can propel your business forward. We want to see you share with us, share with the world, right? Who you are, what you do, your motivations, your intention, your value, and what it is you want to impact into the world. It's about the impact, and we get to communicate our impact as well with the people we care about. So do not hesitate. Practice, develop the skill of communicating your work and also persuading others to be part of what it is that you're working on, whether it's your platform, whether it's your product, whether it's your services, whether you're hosting an event or a webinar, is that at the end of the day, in written and spoken form, we have to convey that message in a compelling way to the people we want to serve. So it does take skills, okay? So communication skill, we have to show up every day, we have to develop it. If you're good with writing, right, continue to write as much as you can. You're going to improve on it. And that's even my own experience as well, is that for many, many years, right, I didn't write. When I was younger, I used to write a lot. And then I stopped writing until a couple of years ago when I picked it back up again, and I've been writing ever since. And that's why I've written several books. Some are in my private academy, but I'm super excited for the mindset of an entrepreneur, because that book is serving as a compass and our orientation towards success in business. Is that the mindset with which we approach business will lead us to success. It matters. We have to adopt a winning mindset. We have to adopt a champion mindset. We have to adopt a solution-oriented mindset, because in business, we're solving. We're solving on behalf of the world. We're solving on behalf of our employees. We're solving on behalf of our clients. We're solving on behalf of the people who get to do this meaningful work with you and I. So problem solution orientation is also required, right? Is that we get to apply and bring our skills to solve. That's so important, again, is that the skill of communication, the skill that takes to solve, right, challenges as you see it, right? It's about the solutions you want to bring to the world as well. What's also important as a skill is human psychology, right? Human behavior, human psychology. When it comes to sales, we really have to understand not just our own mindset, but also the mindset and the needs of the people we want to serve. So your clients and your customer, it's a skill of listening. We have to listen to the market. We have to listen to the needs, right, of those we want to serve. We have to listen to the challenges they say they are facing. We have to listen to understand their aspirations, the things they want to achieve for themselves. We have to listen to the pain, to their struggles, right? Because in understanding what they're navigating is where we can offer solutions, right? We can offer our products and services in a form, and we communicate that this product, this service helps you get closer to everything you say you need for yourself. So understanding the human behavior, human psychology, the way people behave, the things people want, how we think, how we live life, where we invest ourselves, our values is so important because as an entrepreneur, you're serving your clients and customers. We do not get to assume what they need because this is the challenge a lot of first-time entrepreneurs face is that first-time entrepreneurs assume, they make a lot of assumptions that when they now get into the marketplace with real humans that they are open to serve, all of a sudden you realize, oh, no, right? The market tells you no. So one of the major assumptions could be the value of a product, the perceived value of your product and service. We all get to say, what we think the value is, and I've taught classes on this before in terms of pricing strategy, is that when it comes to value, we may perceive and we may say this is the value of the product, but we also need to know that the client and customer ultimately gets to decide value, right? Because it's a value exchange, your product, your services in exchange for money. Money is their own value. Your product and your services is your own value. And the transaction is value for value. So your opinion of value, your understanding of value, you need to not just focus on that. You need to also understand the perceptions and the criteria with which your clients and your customers determine value. So let me give you an example. For your customers, if they believe that saving time is valuable and meaningful to them, when it is time for you to sell your product, if it does saves time, you can communicate that this product will save you time. To a certain demographic of people, time saving is value. To some people, time saving may not be. So your ability to understand what value means to the people you want to serve is so important because if your offering is time savings, and time savings is not the number one priority or value of the people you're communicating with, you've lost them on that. So in wrapping up for today on It Takes Skills, develop your communication skills to be able to share with the world why you're doing what you're doing, why you've built your business, why you're investing your time, your energy, your resources to solve specific problems in the world, who you're solving it for. And that is a strong foundation. That becomes a very strong foundation for your business and in moving your business forward. So thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Mindset of an Entrepreneur. I look forward to seeing you again next week. Thank you.